Cristiano Dos Santos Aveiro Ronaldo versus Messi. Now, this is the GOAT battle that has been going on severally. Now, you guys have now left the GOAT battle and now you are now coming to, can a player bigger than a club? Now, I want to let you know, before Messi moved to MLS, I know, let me just clear this here. Messi is your GOAT, just as you believe. Now, but this is banter aside. Messi is your GOAT, just as you believe. Ronaldo is my GOAT, just I believe. Banter aside, you believe that Messi is your GOAT. I believe that Ronaldo is my GOAT. And then, for you, nothing anybody won't tell you that you believe that Ronaldo is your GOAT. But me, I believe that Ronaldo is my GOAT. And nothing anybody won't tell me that Ronaldo is not my GOAT. But then, that aside, I mean, in the MLS, have you ever sit down and watch MLS when Messi have not joined MLS? Now, MLS need the face of Messi for them to actually, for more progress to grow in that league. Now, for a club, for a player to be bigger than a club, it is the kind of face of Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos that Adikas have been making. Adikas, I would say, like the way you explain this is very, very exceptional. Very, like you have done a lot, and still yet you keep explaining, and these people did not understand, and that is the worst part of it. When you are explaining to people that did not understand, that is the worst part of it. So you just, when you explain you are explaining, and you know that you have explained to them, just leave it. Let anybody that will understand, let them not understand. Anybody that not understand, let them leave it. Now, I will take you back to when Saudi Arabia was Saudi Arabia, when they have a lot of bad reputations and all the rest. Now, Saudi Arabia was actually looking for a way to actually grow the country because they depend solely on oil. They depend solely on oil, but they think of what can actually bring more people to our country despite our reputation, because they are trying to clear the air about those bad reputations, and they are trying to change everything, because sometimes a woman cannot even drive cars and all the rest. Now they're trying to clear this. They now think, okay, what will if we got, like, what should we, the Saudi Pro League, the Saudi Arabia should we invest in? Now, okay, they're not, okay, investing in zoo, people will not love to come, but okay, let us focus on football. Let us invest in football. Now they invest in football. Now, what are the faces that will bring that will bring a lot of people to Saudi Arabia to come and watch this football? Now they now thought of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Now they actually offered Messi money, like, in fact, it's higher than the amount of Cristiano Ronaldo. That is very huge amount, the greater than the amount of the offer to Cristiano Ronaldo. But Messi rejected. Instead, he went to MLS. As of then, none of you at this point, I believe that none of you can even mention 5 clubs in MLS. None of you can. 5 places. Like, okay, let's call Messi fans now. Mention 5 clubs in MLS. None of you can be able to do that. But if you come back to Al Hilal, come on, there is a lot of clubs that a lot of people can be mentioned right now, especially Ronaldo fans. You can mention, even you as a Messi fans, you can definitely mention a lot in Saudi Pro League. Now, they need the face of Cristiano Ronaldo. This is not just the club, but this is the entire country. The entire country needs the face of, like, someone that, when they put it out there, people can believe, people can trust, and people would like to troop in. And that is exactly what happens. Now, if you have that, I will give you one example. You see the last match that Nassr played against Al Ittihad. Now, this is the old fans, both the Al Nassr and Al Ittihad fans. Now, they were always, like, everybody, we are raising the iconic number 7 of Ronaldo with a flag. Everybody in the 7 minutes into the match between Al Nassr and Al Ittihad, while Cristiano Ronaldo was not in that game, but they were raising that, which means that it is not just Al Nassr, but the entire country. Now, do you even know that the Saudi Arabia actually offered Cristiano Ronaldo to stay, even when it retires, they want him to stay, because they know what they are getting from Cristiano Ronaldo is far beyond what they are actually paying him. Imagine when Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Al Nassr forever. Now they know what it takes for them to actually make that dream come to reality, for Ronaldo to be in Saudi Arabia. But the thing is, they still want him to stay. So when Ronaldo was coming out to protest, it doesn't how many players have you seen in this? For far back, 2012, 2002, how many players have you seen that come out boldly to protest against a signing of a player? Like in this, let me just bring in the major 5 league in Europe. How many players have you seen that come out to protest against a club, it is only when you are bigger than the club that you can actually do that, because you are big and they respect you and they want you. Not as if Messi is not big. Messi is big. But if you look at the sport athlete, Ronaldo is the most followed, the most followed athlete in the world. The most followed athlete. You can go to Instagram, YouTube, anyone, you can go and mention it. Ronaldo is the most followed. So they need him in the face of Saudi Arabia so that more things, more business. They want to expand their businesses in the US and all that. They want it to expand. So they want those people to troop in, believing that this is their country is well, is a well place and is safe for people to troop in and troop out. And that is why they wanted to keep Cristiano Ronaldo, because they are actually benefiting than Cristiano. They are actually benefiting than Cristiano Ronaldo on this. It's not as if Cristiano Ronaldo is not benefiting, but the gain is more better, is beyond the one that Cristiano Ronaldo is actually getting from from the Stadio Pro League. So you can see that is the reason why I say Cristiano Ronaldo is bigger. Messi, if Messi comes to, if assuming is not Cristiano Ronaldo that comes to Stadio Pro League, because right now, since Cristiano Ronaldo have not joined the Stadio Pro League, how many of you can sit down and watch? Have you ever watched watch any football match from the Saudi Arabia in the DSTV? Have you ever watched it in the DSTV? No, that you can never find it. But because of Cristiano Ronaldo, a player like Karim Benzema, Neymar, Mane, Joao Felix, this one of the former player from Liverpool that was actually playing with Mane before they went out to a different place. Firmino and Fabinho, they also went to Saudi Arabia because of what? Because of Cristiano Ronaldo. So you can see what Cristiano Ronaldo have actually created. Now tell me, how many players apart from from the MLS, the Inter Miami, that a lot of the Busquets and the former players of that play with Messi in the Argentina and then play with him in Barcelona. Look, tell me how many clubs have those former those big players, those we recognize as a big players went to in the MLS. You can see there is a big difference, right? It's a big difference. So let me tell you that what Adikas is actually explaining, he has explained to his base of his knowledge to you guys, but you guys don't want to understand. And for me, this is my last video. This is the first and the last video I'm going to make on it, to let you know that a player can be bigger than a club because of the agreement and what the club, the country stand to gain. It is because of what the country stand to gain. That is why the player is now bigger than the club. Now Ronaldo doesn't work with the club only; he works with the entire countries. That is the difference you should understand about this. He works with the entire countries and not just the club, right? I rest my case. You can go on and argue with your keyboard. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and don't forget to follow me. Remember, it is only us that can help us to become us. When we become us, the world will respect us, and that is my 2 cents. Ronaldo fans, so.